Hello, fellow Sudokan, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Wednesday, the 14th of April 2021. It's our second day of New Year here in Thailand, although it really doesn't feel like normal New Year's, as that we don't really have the celebrations that we usually have. And for me personally, I'm actually working for the first time in 30 years, so it's quite weird. But anyway, what's in the news? I noticed a lovely story in the newspaper in the Guardian today of in India, certain part of India, where they are changing. The farmers are changing from growing maize to lavender, as this has managed to earn some of them 4 times as much money. That's great for them. They're changing because lavender is drought resistant and can grow in poor soil. And this, of course, is something we will need to consider all the time as the planet changes, as global warming increases and conditions change and soil conditions change across the world. We will need to be adaptable in our agriculture and farming. Okay, today's Guardian Sudoku is registered as medium, but we don't necessarily believe much that they tell us anymore. We have basically given up on their classifications. So occasionally they get it pretty much right, but a lot of the time it's not. So I'm going to assume that this is just an easy puzzle. They tend to overrate. So if you're just joining us because you are a beginner at Sudoku, what do? Well, we can look down these columns and try to see numbers. We'll see numbers, and you'll see that each number is unique, not the same, and that's because there are 9 squares, and what we need to do is fill in numbers 1 to 9 in each column. The same situation arises for rows, numbers 1 to 9 across, okay, and you can see there are also 9 of these large boxes in a heavy bold line, and we need to fill in numbers 1 to 9 in each box. So you can see here we have 3, 4, 9, 8. So what does that mean? The number cannot appear again, 3 can't appear again, 8 can't appear again, because there are only 9 squares. Got it? It's not that difficult to understand, is it really? So, for example, the number can't appear again, and this number 7 cannot appear again in this row, right? It's in this row already, and we have 7 in this column, means can't come again in this column. 7 can't come here, can it now? So we're blocking and blocking and blocking, and so there's only one space left in this particular large box here where we can fill in the 7, and that's how we find the numbers. And we do that kind of thing fairly frequently. So again, there's a 7 down here, 7, this 7 down here, 7 blocking here. It will target this segment here. This 7 blocks this square, this 7 blocks these 2 squares, and this 7 blocks this square. So there's just one place where we can fill in the 7. Okay, hope you're getting the idea now. And we follow this kind of process several times and try to get the easiest numbers that we can find. So this 8 blocks these 2 squares, this 8 blocks these 2 squares, so an 8 can come in here. Okay, there's a I apologize. Oh, no, there's not actually. I'm seeing things that are not there. Excuse me. Okay. So I haven't played this puzzle. When I make these videos, I have no idea if they are going to be difficult or not. So just a matter of trying them out. There's a 3 blocking this column here, 3 blocking this row. So the same thing that we're doing here is just the same process over and over. Sudoku is not entirely like this, though. Don't think that, because then, of course, you'll be bored and switch off. No, hang on in there. There's more different types of logic to consider. This 3 blocks these 3. This 3 blocks those 3 squares. Blocking and blocking. There's just one space left to fill in a 3. Has to go there, of course. This 2 blocks this column, 2 blocks this square here, so 2 goes here, so So it's thinking slightly ahead, right? We've got 2 blocking these 2 squares here, right? So you can see that these 2 squares are out. So 2's got to appear either here or here. Got it? Can we tell where? Yes, we can. Now, at first glance, it doesn't seem like you can because we don't have any intersecting 2's down here. But if you think ahead slightly, you can see this 2 blocks this square here, right? So can't come here. So a 2 will have to appear either here or here. Now, we can't actually predict just yet where the 2 will go, but we know that it is limited to either this square or this square. And so when it is eventually placed, it will block that square. So this 2 blocks these 2, and 2 will block there. So R2 will go in there. Okay, so if you're playing Sudoku for the first time, you've done your first bit of forward thinking, maybe. Okay, what else is going on here? Now this is going to look a little bit may look a little bit complicated, I'm not sure, but okay, in this box here there are 4 numbers missing, and 2 of them are in this row. There's a kind of pattern here, right? You can see, look, if we shift along here, we don't yet have a 6 or a 4 in this box here, this central box, right? 6 or a 4, but 6 and 4 are both blocked from these 2 squares here. They're in the same row, so 6 and 4 are blocked here and here, right? That means that here and here have to be the other 2, have to be 6 and 4, right? 6 and 4 have to be here and here, and these have to be the other 2 numbers. Now the other 2 numbers are 1 and 9, all right? Now can we tell 1 and 9? No, not just yet, but that will help us because we know that one of these is a 1, right? So now if we do what we just did with these 2's extending up, so one of these has got to be a 1, so that will block along here. So this square or this square can't be a 1. This one blocks up here, and this one blocks along here, so that there has to be a 1. Alright, so this is more of the fun of thinking about Sudoku, I think. It's not just the basic seeing the basic elimination, but also thinking ahead of what will be. I think that's what probably a lot of people enjoy about the game. Now we know that this is 1 or 9, right? Okay. We know that this has to be 1 or 9. We remember 6 and 4 down here, and this has to be 1 or 9. So now we used our 1 to find this number here. Now let's think about the 9. So the 9 is blocking along here now, okay? So the 9 will have to appear here or here. Can it appear here? No, it certainly can't. So the 9 has to go in that square there. Okay, now we remember before that this 2 blocks this square here, so the 2 will have to come in here. And there's only one number remaining in this box, and if we count through, we'll find it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can fill that in now. The missing numbers in this row, I believe, are 4 and 6. 1, 2, 3, we don't have a 4. 5 we have, 6 we don't have. So 4 and 6 are the missing numbers in this row, right? We've got 2 numbers to get, 4 and 6. But look here, the 6 blocks that square. So 6 has got to be placed here, and there's only one number left, so that's the 4. So we can fit that in there. And now that we've done that, this 4 blocks these 2 squares over here, right? And so 4 has got to be down here, right? Okay, we can remember we had 1 or 9 in these 2 squares here, so we can just see what's missing along here, see if that helps us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is missing. 8 is missing. 9 we have here. So 7 and 8. Does that help us? 7 or 8? Not really. No, we can't tell whether 7 or 8 is going in here. How about the other missing numbers? 1, 2 is somewhere along here. 3, 4, 5 is some here or here. 6. Okay, 5 and 6. Right, okay, 5 and 6 have to be along this bottom row. Now you could see that actually if you look here, right, 5 and 6 are blocked here. 5 and 6 are blocked here. So these two numbers have to be 5 and 6. Now can we tell which is which? No, we can't, but we can find this number, right, because it's the other number that's missing. So either you can remember that we had 1 or 9 here, so the remaining numbers here, or you can count through like this. 1, 2, it's got to be a 2, hasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 2. Okay, what else is happening? My neighbour has arrived in her garden to chat nice and loudly, if you can hear her in the background. Okay, so there's 6 now in this row here, 6 in this row here, and 6 blocking down here. So we are blocked, blocked, and blocked here. That's how we can unblock ourselves, putting the 6 here. And right now in this segment here, we don't yet have a 6, but look, 6 blocks here, and the 6 we just filled in blocks that square. So that's our 6 there now. Shall we find out what's missing in this column? Because I only see 2 numbers missing, and they're in the same segment. That's a useful thing very often. Not always, but very often. 1, 2, I don't see a 3, but hey, there's a 3 here blocking already, so that's got to be a 3. Let's find out what the missing number is. 4, it's a 5, we don't yet have a 5, so the 5 goes here. Up here now, what's missing? 1 and 5, we have an intersecting 5 here, so that's our 5, and that's our 1. Okay, making good progress here. Nothing has happened down here. I'm not going to bother finding. We did remember these before, 6 and 5, but nothing has happened down here to change anything, so no point in looking down there at the moment. Now let's see what's missing up here. Anything? 1 and 4. Will that be useful to us? 1 and 4 missing. Any 1s or 4s? No, we can't tell just yet if that's 1 or 4. And what's the others? 1, 2. Oops, sorry, 1. 2's got to be here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this has got to be a 4 and 9. Okay, 4. No, not 4 and 9. Sorry, I'm talking about 4 is here or here. This is 2 and 9. Sorry, 2 and 9. 2 and 9. In fact, you can do it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 and 9, but there's an intersecting 9 here. So that's our 9, and that's our 2. You know, you can. I almost made a mistake, but managed to catch myself in time, and that's fortunate. You definitely can make mistakes in Sudoku. It's very easy to do. Okay, what else is happening? What numbers are missing along here? There are 3 numbers, right? We don't have a 1, we don't have a 4, and we don't have a 5. Is that any help? 1, 4, and 5. 5 intersecting there, 4 intersecting there, or 1 anywhere? No. No, okay, that's not going to help us just yet. So we should probably turn our attention elsewhere. Sure, there's something nice and easy here that I'm not noticing, but Um, yeah, I've seen something now. So, okay, we don't yet have a 3 in this column here, right? Actually, don't even need to. I don't even need to look at it like that. Okay, just there's a 3 blocking these two squares here. This 3 blocks these two squares. This 3 blocks that square. This 3 blocks that square. We can put the 3 in there. I was going to do something far more complicated and unnecessary. Don't do unnecessary stuff in Sudoku. Take the easier option. Hmm. Okay, so what to do? What to do? Okay, now next is 3 and 9 in this column and 3 and 9 in this row. Okay, and 3 and 9 in this column. So 3 and 9, no 3s or 9s here, no 3s or 9s here, no 3s or 9s here. So that leaves just these two squares for a 3 and 9. I'm going to pencil in 3 and 9 since we don't have any numbers in this square yet, and I don't want you to remember everything. Now, some people will encourage you to remember everything. You can if you want to. I'm going to suggest that we use pencil marks to save time and energy and memory storage in the old noggin. Okay, that won't actually find us these two numbers. We do know what these two numbers are, but we won't get them yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 7 and 8, but we don't have any intersecting 7s or 8s along here to know which is which just yet. So we should just hold off on that. But because we know that these two numbers are exclusive to each other, naked pair, matching pair, whatever term you prefer to use, we know that 3 and 9 can't appear anywhere else, and we also know that no other number can appear in here. And so that often is a useful way of finding, limiting the number of cells that are available to us. Okay. So it often helps. Whether it's going to help us in this particular instance, I'm not sure yet. Well, not necessarily. It wasn't a great help really, or hasn't been yet, although it probably will be later on. That's what I suspect. Okay, so let's try to add some candidates up here then, so just in case that helps us. So this one blocks this column here, this one blocks this column here, and this one blocks this row. So I'm going to put in some pencil marks. Now, if you are a beginner, sorry, I forgot to explain, pencil marks or candidates just means the numbers can possibly go in these particular locations, but we haven't fixed them yet. We're still searching. The 2's can go here or here because this 2 blocks this square here. These two, remember, we can forget. This 2 blocks this square here, 2 blocks along this row, and 2 blocks along this row. So the 2 can appear either here or here. Back down here, the 2's can appear here or here. Just this 2 blocking here, this 2 blocking over here. So something to think about as well. I've just realized I should have looked at this before. Okay, so 7 blocking down here, 7 here. That's actually a pair, isn't it? didn't notice that before. So now we can get this number here because everything else is done. 1, 2, 3. It's a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it. So that was a 4. Is that gonna do a great deal for us? Not a great deal. Of course, we can also find these two numbers now and see if that helps us. So what's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 and 8. 4 and 8 are missing. The two missing numbers here, and we've got an 8 blocking here. So yeah, we can actually fill that in. That's the 8. That's our 4. And now that we've done that, this 4 blocks here. And the last number missing is 1. So that was useful. Should have seen it ages ago. Missing number here is 5. I often find that making these videos, somehow or another, I get caught up in going in one direction. Maybe I'm chatting on screen or something, chatting on the video, and I miss something very simple that I should have seen a long time ago. I see it if I play back these videos. I face palm watching my own performance. I apologize to you, dear viewer. Right, 5 up this column here, 5 up this column here, 5 blocking this row. 5 goes in here. We do also know that 5 is a pair here or here now. I'm not sure if I need to continue doing these candidates or not. Let's see what's missing here. 1 and 9. Is that any help? 1 and 9? 1 and 9. Not really. What's missing up here? 1, 6 and 9. 1, 6 and 9. Okay, yeah. Okay, we don't yet have a 6 in this column, but 6 blocks here, and this 6 blocks here, or this 6 blocks here, whichever way you want to look at it. So that's a 6. Okay, leaving us with a 1 and 9 here and a 1 and 9 here. Seems to be okay. We can't quite tell which is which just yet. All right. So let's turn our attention back to what I was doing, was just filling in candidates over here. Still think I need to do that. Okay, so we've got 4 blocking here, 4 blocking here, and a 4 blocking that row there. So that's a 4. This 5 blocks this row, this 5 blocks this row. So there are 2 possibilities for 5. Okay, found something. 6. Okay, so this 6 blocks this row, this 6 blocks this row, and this 6 blocks up here. So in fact, we found something here. All right, because we have 2 and 6, and we also have 2 and 6 in the same box. Now we had 1 as a pair, right? Notice that I'm finding pairs here. We had 1 as a pair, but it can't be, because if like this we have 3 and 9, 3 and 9, nothing else can appear in here. So if we find a pair, 2, 6, 2, 6, we know that that just simply can't be anymore. It has to be either 2 or 6. And so that leaves us with just 1 candidate, and that's how we fill in our 1 in that segment. Okay, if you're just beginning Sudoku, I promise you that is the logic, but if you need to rewind it or something, or go back and check it again, that is the case. So if you see a pair of numbers in 2 squares, the same 2 numbers in 2 squares within either a box like this, or within a column or a row, right, that means it can't be again. So this 3 and 9 cannot exist in any other square here. Also, this or this can't be 3 or 9. Okay, and 2 or 6 can't exist again in this box, and 2 or 6 can't be true here or here. Okay. Right, where was I? So if that's 2 or 6, so that's 2 or 6 now. And now we can see 7 along, 7 blocking, 7 blocking. That's got to be our 7 there. So that's basically the puzzle finished now, I think. Because we can remember we had a number missing here, which was 8. Yep. We don't yet have an 8 in this column. So that goes there. And I think probably the other stuff is not going to be too difficult. Oh, let me see. 5, 4. Okay. What's missing up here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 we have, so 8 is our missing number now. 8 blocks up here, like this, right? Which would leave us with this square or this square, right? This 8 blocks up here. We have an intersecting 8, just 1 there. That's not any use. So 8 should leave us either here or here, but we know now that that's got to be a 2 or a 6. So we can't put the 8 as a candidate there. So there is only one possible space where we can fit 8. It's got to be here. Now I'm overwriting this 5, and so that means this 5 is the one that exists here. I'm overwriting a 4, so 4 is there. Okay, and I think that's about all we need to finish now. So this 4 will go across here, this 4 across here, and this 4 up here. So that's our 4 in that segment there. Now we have 2 numbers missing in this row. It's a 3 or 9, so we know this has to be a 3 or 9 as well. We can see an intersecting 3 here, so that's got to be our 9. That's got to be our 3, and that's our 9. Okay. This 7 blocks these 2 squares, so 7 goes here. When we look down here, 7 or 2, that's 2, that's 7. Bring this 2 up, 2 or 6, that's 2, that's 6. Bring this 6 down, that's our 6 there. The last number is 5. Okay, 1 number missing here, 1, 2, it's a 3. We don't have a 3, so we'll fill that in now. What's missing along here? 1 and 8. 8 blocks here, so 8 is there. That's our 1. 1 now down here. That's our 1. And this is our, I've forgotten what the other number is. 9, right? 9. Okay. Up here now, this 1 blocks this square, so that's our 1. And the final number is 9. And that's our... Okay, Guardian says medium level. I'm not really sure. Easy or medium. It depends on where you're looking at it from, I suppose. If you've never played before, maybe that's a medium level. If you're an expert player, it's a very easy puzzle to play. So I shall leave the categorization to others. Please subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed this video, and look out for all kinds of Sudoku related material coming up on this channel very soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.